Okay, can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Perfect. Let's continue. So, okay, as I told you, the smallest amount I can trade is one mini lot, which is a trade capital of 1,000. Okay, on a 53 points move, I will only make 48 cents. Okay, so I start to play with these numbers. Okay, that is going to depend on my total funds. Okay, total funds for me, as I already told, is your most precious asset. People don't have many times to get money. The majority of the people I know, they want to make money. They don't want to lose their hard, hourly earned money, okay? So we have to treat it with respect, okay, and protect it. Let's put a 300. This is a $300 account, okay? Let's make it 500, okay? The mathematics will be the same, but let's make it easier. 500 is it's a good minimum to start on Forex. On crypto, I can trade with $15 and I can grow an account. But here we need to use leverage. So we have to have some kind of cash to manage properly or risk level, or we will lose it easily and rapidly. Okay, I have 500. This is 48 cents on the dollar. So what happened if I say my trade capital is going to be 2,000? No. Now I have 95 cents. Okay, let's make it 8,000. Okay, now we are trying to see a little bit of money. Okay, that is going to depend on your account, how much money do you have, and how much money you are willing to put at risk, and how much money you are willing to make per trade. Now, I found $3, a good profit amount for my $500 funds. But now let's see what is at risk, okay? The next step is the amount of money that I want to put from my fund on the trade, the amount of cash that I'm going to put myself. And let's say it is going to be $20. Okay. Now, $20, it says, is the 4% of my total funds. Okay. And my next question is, okay, of that $20, how much I'm going to lose if I am wrong? So we go over here, down over here, and we have the drawdown percent that we expect. Okay, I like to see it in dollar amount. It is 48. Okay, 48 cents. Let's see, I don't recall if I can move the pips, but I can move this. I want to lose 1%, okay? I know that is a good trade. I can take it. I can accept 100 pips, $8. Market can keep that. But then you look at your risk reward and you see, whoa, Debra has told me that we have to expect at least 5 risk reward. So a 0.48 risk reward, assuming a loss of 8, expecting to win $3.81 is not too much risk, okay? So let's adjust the mathematics to make it more attractive. So I can do accept 0.5 over here, okay? 0.25 over here, okay? It's getting better. Now my risk to reward, it's around 2. What are the percents of my funds at a stop loss risk? I didn't explain this one. Usually people in trading, I have found on the theory, they see this value as the 1% they want to lose, okay? In my case, you see it is 4%, okay? But I am not going to lose these $20. I don't want to lose those $20 on my trade, okay? Of that $20 that I put at risk, I expect to lose no more than $2. And $2 is 0.40% of my 500, okay? So, since the best practice is to use a 1% risk of your total account, a loss of $2 is well accepted with this percent over here. We have in control. We are less than 1%, okay? So, now, how can I maximize this? Let's see. On this side, you see that I said that the trade capital that need to get on the market is 8,000. And right now, my $20 with a 50 multiple average is only reaching 1,000. So I have to raise up my leverage, okay? Now, since I am a newbie, I don't want to use leverage above 50. So let's move the cash, okay? Let's move the cash to 100. Okay, 120, okay, 140. Okay, I'm approaching. There you have it. Okay, now you can see what I call this presentation trading mathematics. Okay, we play with the numbers and we do this playing before taking the trade. We do this analysis before taking the trade because we want to be sure that the risk will have the better expectation for us and we don't lose money, okay? So now I am risking $160. My total funds at trade risk is 32%, but look, my percent of fund at a stop loss risk is still below 1%, okay? Now, let's see what happened if I move this up. Okay. This trade for myself, I cannot move it too much because $2 loss is acceptable, 28 pips is good. So I'm going to take it. Let's say I'm going to take it. I'm going to accept a 1.91 risk reward to get this 381. I know my entry price, what will be. I know my target. This side over here, okay, as you can see, if I am long, because I said at the beginning that I was taking a long position, then these two values over here, look, it tells me, see, if you are using a long position, you need to put your stop loss at this value, 28 pips away from your entry price. So you are going to manage your downside risk by putting in practice what Deborah is teaching us, okay? When you look at the chart and you see a good level of support and very small probability of downside movement, then you can take that trade, this trade. I will take it. Expect to lose $2. I have seen smaller pips over here, 10 pips, let's say 10 pips. Here you have it. Now, I am risking 80 cents, okay, small move. I know market is not going to move 11 pips on the downside. I am pretty damn sure of that. But if I'm wrong, I'm going to lose 80 cents. And look now, the trade get more attractive. Now my risk to reward is 4, okay? Almost near the 5 Debra has told us. Okay, so here you have it. Now, people will say, $3.81, I'm not going to be rich, okay, trading that amount of profit. So, okay, what can we do? Let's raise it, okay? Let's raise it. We are brave man, so my trade capital, let's make it 50,000. 50,000. So I can buy some good stuff to my wife or my girlfriend, I don't know. And now they say, okay, 50,000, $23 on a trade. No, let's make it 100. 100, man. I am here to win big. There you have it. With 100 put on the market, I can expect to make on a 50 pre moves $47. Hey, you know, 53 pips. I'm not that kind of guy. Debra is teaching me how to make 100 pips. Okay, perfect. Let's put it right here, 100 pips, and see how the mathematics change. Let's put it over here, 0.089. Okay. Here you have it. Here are my 100 pips. Oh, that's good. I can make 3 trades a week at $90, and my coin is going to grow. Okay, well, I have only 500. How I'm going to put 100,000 if I have only 500 real dollar? Okay. Now, let's see. Let's keep playing with the mathematics. I'm going to start with $100 of my funds, which is 20% of my funds on that trade. And let's play with the leverage. Okay, how I reach this 100. I put 10, it is 1,000, okay? With a leverage of 10 and 100 of my own cash, I can control $1,000. But I'm short, I can move it to 50. Okay, now I can control 5,000. Let's move it over here. I have 100, okay? Let 100. Let's make it 400. Okay, I'm reaching 40,000. Okay, 40,000. Let me do it like. Okay, I passed it myself. 250. Okay, good. There you have it. There are your mathematics. Okay, with $250 or 50% of my total funds, now using a leverage of 400, I am able to control this huge amount of money. Okay, now I have to treat those 100,000 as if they are mine.
Shame on you.
Because they are mine.
On you.
Okay. Now,
you know what? You should be very clean.
Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Let's see over here. Now I know how much money I'm going to make on this trade on 100 pips. Now let's see the risk to reward. Okay, the risk to reward, look, my risk to reward is a good 9, okay? But this metric over here is a little bit above. It should be just 1%, okay? I want to be on this game a long time, so I don't want to lose more than 1% on this trade. So how can I fix this? I can fix this by getting my amount of money smaller. So let's put it like this. There you have it, right in the nail, okay? Now, I can get this trade. It's a huge amount of money. Yes, it's a really huge amount of money, but we need to start to see money as a number, but with respect. As I told you before, you need to see it with respect. But why I told you this, people? Because what can you see on your mind can you make to reality? And what I have seen around me, including myself, is that when we speak about big sum of money, we start to shake. Nobody wants to lose 10 grand, 20 grand, 15 grand. So when we see these big numbers on our screen, we start to sweat away. We are somehow giving life to that number, okay? So respect the number and manage it wisely as is yours. So here I'm showing you that with a small account of $500 using a big leverage, you are only risking $5 of your 500, okay? Buying, the system tells me that you need to buy just one lot, okay? And get these 100 pips. There is the mathematics, and now let's see the returns. What I like to do is here, how do we get to this 35%? Okay, how do we get to this 35% if you started telling me that the price was just going to move 0.08%? How do you reach that 35% return? Well, it is easy. You put here the amount of money that you are making, 89 plus 89, and you divide that by the total amount of your cash at risk, that is 250. That is your cash at risk. There you have it. You multiply this by 100, and you have 36% return, thanks to the magic of leverage on a minimum market move of 100 pips. Now, this is a return on my cash used, but now I can see what was my overall return over the total of my cash fund, and it was a good 98%. Okay, so these 2% are very good. Okay, one last thing I want to say before moving on is that since I'm new to Forex, people could tell me that the risk that we have, far from the mathematics, is the risk of the system where we trade, okay? Because I am expecting the system to take me out of this trade when I have the $6 move, the 6 pip move, okay? I am expecting the exchange I am using, the online exchange, to get me out of that trade, okay? I have heard of people that the system doesn't get them out and they put their account at risk. So I am showing you these numbers, but you also need to take somehow in control of the exchange you are using, how liquid it is, how responsible it is on their platform. So, well, at this point, I want to make a pause and just ask you if you have any question. You can speak it. No question? Okay, I will continue. So now, I just explained tool number one. Let's see. Okay. This is tool number two, actually. And I use it to visualize the fund needed, the position sizing I'm going to use, to expected market move, and max permitted loss. The objective is to visualize the funds needed in cash to manage trade of expected percent of market move versus percent of max loss permitted while managing max loss per total funds available. Okay? Let's see that tool. Let's see that tool over here. Okay. Okay. As I said before, these tools are new. I am polishing them and they are not flawless of having errors. This one, I think, have an error that I found the other day, but anyhow, I want you to show the kind of thing that I am trying to achieve with the numbers. That's the objective. So let's see. This is a position size tool. I put over here. Okay, when I'm going to get a trade, I start to ask myself several questions, okay? Sometimes you see the price move coming into your way and you need to think fast, you need to act fast because the market is going to move and it's going to leave you out. But I don't want to move without understanding the mathematics of my trade. And I have elaborated these tools to have quick answers to my question. Okay, so one of the questions I have is, okay, what is the amount of money that I expect to lose if I am wrong? Okay, that is the amount of money that we usually put on the stop loss side. Okay, I see it on dollar amount. Let's say I say I can lose $10. Okay, now I put over here the percent I expect these $10 that I'm going to lose, which percent they are going to be of my funds. Okay, we already said that usually people recommend 1, 2, 4%, okay? In our environment, usually no more than 2. In Forex, usually it's no more than 2, unless you know what you are doing. But here you can see easily how when I change this percent, okay, the tool tell me the amount of funds of cash needed to reach 0.5% if the amount of money that I'm going to lose is $10. I can say that I expect to lose $25, and I expect that to be 1.25% of my total account. And it easily tell me the fund needed with CAD is 2,000, okay? Now, let's move over here. Funds in use 600% of total fund you want to risk. Amount to risk at the stop loss. Let me remember why fund in use. Let me remember what I was on use. 400. Okay, perfect. This gives me the other answer. Okay. Now, this one over here, I knew ahead of time the amount I want to risk, but I don't know the amount of funds I should have to risk that initial amount of money at my stop loss. This other start assuming I know how much fund do I have. I know I have $800 on my phone, and I know I don't expect to lose more than 1.4%. So this tool easily tells me that I should use stop losses of only $11.2. Okay. Now, the last part of this tool, let's see if it works. Okay. It uses to see some additional metrics. Okay, let's see. Okay, I start by asking myself, okay, the percent of amount of market move, so I lose, okay? What percent that will be, okay? Let's say that the market shouldn't move more than 1.5%. Okay, so I don't expect a move of 1.50%. Okay, but if it happens, as the market is dynamic, what amount of money I'm expecting to lose max total if I am wrong? And I say, well, I want to lose, or I can assume a loss of $10. Wow. Now, the percent of fund that I want to risk of my total funds, let's put it at 5%. And the leverage at 1. Okay. Let's see. It is telling me that this value, these $10 over here that I'm risking at my stop loss, this $10 is or are 5%, which I tell here, of my $200 that I have over here. Okay. So it is also telling me that to fulfill this 1.50% of market move, I need a position size of 666 with $67. Okay, 67 cents. Sorry, So you have the mathematics over here. This 666 with 67 cents is the amount at trade, okay? Acá dollars in position size. And now, let me explain yourself this little number or this multiplier that I love to use over here. Okay, assuming I am not using leverage, okay, which is a multiple of 1, okay, the amount of my real cash at trade will be 666, okay? But here my tool have a discrepancy because it is telling that the funds in real cash are 200, so I couldn't take this trade because I will need at least this amount, but it's fine. Let's see how can I adjust my trade in the constraint of my real amount of money at hand, okay? Here comes the broker who loves us and wants some part of the commission of our trade. So let's use it, the leverage. I put it on 2, okay? Now it said that I can do $333 to take this trade, but still that doesn't working for me. I use now a leverage of 3. I'm almost there. And I use now a leverage of 4. And here you have it. With $166 of money, which is the 83% of my account, okay, I am able to get this trade and will lose if the market move 1.5%, okay? Now, over here, let's see what happens if I put this to 5. Okay? Okay, this is one of the beauty of leverage. If I put a leverage of 5 here, then the amount of my money at trade risk is just $133, okay, which are 66% of my total money. Okay, lastly, I think that I can move this over here. My expected risk to reward, let's see. I can say it's 3. Okay, yes. Depending on my expected risk to reward on that movement, if I have a risk to reward of 1 and I'm able to put at risk max $10, then the max I will going to win is $10. But I'm going to use 5. What happens if I have put a 5 over here? Then you have, okay? Expected to lose 10 with a risk to reward of 5, I am expected to have a $50 gain, which is 37.5% of my total funds, okay? The percent of movement of the market that I need to take so I'm able to profit on that is 7.5. Let me see if I put a 4 over here. Okay, you see? When I put this number over here, the tool is telling me the expected move that I should look for at the chart. Okay? Okay, percent of actual fund you want to reach trading, and this is, okay. I also like to understand, for example, if I'm winning $50 at each trade, okay? Supposing I'm not losing 10, okay? How many trades winning 50 I need to make to reach 1%, 2%, 25% of my total account. So if I put here 25%, whoop, 50, okay. One trade like this to reach 50. Okay. 30%. Okay. Okay. It is telling me depending on the percentage of the fund I want to reach, it is telling me how much trades I need to take gaining $50 to reach this percent of my account. So 30% of my $200 is 60. Let's put it 50%. There you have it. Okay, if I want to reach the 50% of my total funds, which are $100, I just need to make 2 trades like this. Okay, so as you can see, with this tool, I am able to answer myself several questions before even taking a trade. Okay, let's see if okay. Well, from my side, I am done. I already finished it. Hope you have enjoyed what I have shared with you. I don't know if you have any question, any comments about it. You can go ahead. Well, if there is no question, I think that we can stop the recording, and thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much, Ricky, for being. I know it's late over your place. Are you from where are you? Where are you right now?